What's up, everybody? Trucking with Kev here. I know you see from the title of the video, it's named Trials and Tribulations. So I'll be talking about my trials and my tribulations. I'm going to just jump right into it. I don't know if I'm going to be in trucking anymore. Why? Because the last company I was at, Schneider, I had an accident. Thankfully, nobody was hurt. No one was injured. I'm perfectly fine myself. And, it just brought some questions to light, right? I was backing my tractor into a trailer. One of the trailers had I would say it's like like a lock underneath it. Not the fifth wheel, the kingpin lock. And I didn't notice it. And I was just trying to make the load on time, so I must have just skipped over the step where, just check underneath, just to make sure I can take that trailer. So completely 100% my fault. I back up into it, boom. The fifth wheel and the kingpin, I guess it hit it a little bit, so it's not able to fully latch on properly. All right, I noticed it. Oh, okay, let me move away from it. Back up into another trailer. This time I get out, I look, I check, I make sure it's nice and secure. Everything is all good. When I go to hook the airlines to the tractor, once again, everything is all good, so I find it well. Perfect, right? Get on the highway. It's raining, by the way. I was in Massachusetts. Can't forget this. I was on the 90 or the 91, Interstate 90 or Interstate 91. I was supposed to be taking this load for a relay to Kearney, New Jersey. Long story short, well, at this point, it's not really like a short story, but so it's raining, pouring raining. I'm on the highway doing 60 miles an hour, taking it slow, and I come out. And when I come out, I hit a very big roundabout, but like for some odd reason there are no cars around me. You may see like cars like in front of me, just ahead. Some are coming out of the roundabout, but there were no cars immediately behind me. Now mind you, I told you it was raining. I'm already on the highway and I was driving at least 60 miles per hour, right? Now that I slow down and I come out of the roundabout, 5 miles per hour, boom, boom, boom. What happens? The trailer unhooks from the tractor, and I'm like, what in the world? I get out, I check it. Once again, thank God, no one was behind me. And I don't know if that was just God saying, whoa, like, can you imagine if a trailer unhooked on a highway, 60 miles an hour? Whew. Jeez Louise. So yeah, that basically happened. And law enforcement, I informed them, the local law enforcement in Massachusetts. They were very nice, they were helpful. They gave me, like a pass and stuff like that. I wouldn't say a pass, but after I informed them of my my situation, they're like, well, thank God nobody was behind you. And I'm like, whoa, shoot, for sure, appreciate it. Long story short, I keep saying long story short, and I'm already like 4 minutes into the video. But what else happened? After they were called, they put the stuff around me, cars, so that cars can pass. What else happened? I'm trying to think of if any like other important details that I'm missing out. Don't think so too much, but after I informed Schneider about what happened and stuff like that, they kind of just like, all right, you're canned. I'm like, ooh, all right. Man, it's cool though. But when I sit back and reflect, I am thinking, how is it that within a year time, I have had 1, 2, 3, 4. Within a year, I probably had 4 trucking companies: CR England, Knight Transportation, Trans Am, and Schneider. Am I missing any other company? Yeah, I have 4 companies. And within a year, out of those 4 companies, I quit one and 3 let me go. So I'm just sitting back, reflecting and thinking, wow, is trucking for me? I had to really evaluate myself because something like that never happened before. Never. And it was like at the end of a roundabout. So I'm thinking, what the hell? What the hell happened? But I was just grateful that nobody had got hurt. But now I'm like, I'm really thinking, is trucking for me? Is it for me? Should I just continue? Should I just take this as like a loss? Not even a loss, a lesson, and say, okay, take this in, understand that you gave something, your best shot, and it's not for you. It just might not be for me. I'm not 100% sure. I have applied to other companies, but in their rightful state, they're like, like, hey, this guy's like a high risk. Under a year, 4 companies, 3 of them had let you go. What's going on with this guy? Can't blame them. They're not my company. So I'm thinking, should I continue trucking, or should I just take the lessons in which I've learned from trucking and apply them to become the better version of myself? And like I told you all before, I am going to get into real estate. And I'm thinking maybe just appreciate the trucking journey, but use it for what it was. Use it as a step to move forward. Use it as a way to understand that I was in trucking to clear my mind. I was in trucking to discipline myself, to learn discipline. I was in trucking for other things. It looks like my journey was telling me to be in trucking other than to truck, to be honest with you. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. You know? That's where I'm at right now, man. Do I do local stuff and unload the trucks myself? Do I try to get a class B? Do I try to get another endorsement? Like, do I leave it alone? I'm thinking leave it alone and move towards real estate. Honestly. Honestly. Thinking about leaving it alone and moving towards real estate. Too many things happened within that first year. And it's not like I was like, just all over the place and thing. It's just like, yo, just sit down and reflect. Feel me? So I'm like, all right. After I've done some reflection, I'm like, all right, bless. How can I take the experiences, accept them, and move forward? Because in reality, nothing really is a loss. It's a lesson. And I'm learning that maybe trucking is not for me, because every time I was in it, or even while I was in it, it's like I was trucking, going from state to state. However, I wasn't going anywhere. I felt like I was wasting my talent. I'm naturally a people person. Sometimes. But definitely felt like I could be doing more with my time, my skill set, my brain. And that's no disrespect to anybody in trucking. If you want to go and go get your CDL, shit, more power to you. You might have a better turnout than I did. Our journeys are completely different. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about changing my YouTube name from Trucking with Kev to just my first and last name. And then from there, continue on with not the trucking journey, but continue on with the real estate, and just document that. You feel me? I already changed my Instagram name to my first and my last name, or to just my name. And I don't feel like trucking with Kev anymore. I feel like that's like, if I'm not trucking, then it's like, all right. But at the same time, I learned so much while even in that industry about myself, about discipline, about being away from home, about the United States, and seeing, the opportunities and what's around, and just state to state. I feel like I've learned so much from trucking that it's applicable to where I am currently. So I was down in the dumps a few days ago, but one thing about quote unquote depression, or just being down and stuff, you can't let it continue to overcome your everyday life. If I was down and depressed, and I'm still down and depressed, like, oh man, another company, a loss, what am I gonna do? That's going to outweigh or overcome my positive thinking. And if I'm putting that energy out into the universe, that's what I'm going to receive. That's the type of vibration I'm on. Feel me? So I look at it in a positive way. Like, yeah, I might have within the past year lost 3 trucking gigs, but what did I gain from it? I gained knowledge. I gained self-discipline. I gained awareness. I gained insight. I gained knowledge of roads and highways and just how the industry moves. I was able to see damn near half the country just because from trucking. You know, so um, yeah, trials and tribulations, man. Definitely thinking about just changing the YouTube name from Trucking with Kev to my first and last name. Anyway, I'll end it here. If you have a comment, leave a comment. What do you guys think I should do? Should I continue trucking? Should I just take the lessons and apply it and move on to the next phase of my life and then document that? Or should I just be like, ah man, should I just try to find something local? Although I'm kind of moving on to, I think I'm about to be done with that shit and just head on to real estate. But nonetheless, I would love to hear from you guys. Leave a comment down below, sub to the channel, because I don't want to start all over. I got like 400 something subs, and I don't want to start from zero again. I'll just, I won't delete any of the content, but I can just keep moving forward. You know how someone may have a channel and then it grows, and I don't want to put myself in a box where it's just trucking. So I may just start off there, but then change it and then keep growing and just continue to keep my audience. So like I said, sub to the channel, follow me on IG at KevOnMore. Leave a comment below, hit the bell so yada 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 and all that good stuff. All right, peace and blessings. Ja Rastafari, bless.